Only some days have passed since we saw the new generation Volkswagen Jetta in Detroit, and the small sedan has already recently been rendered in several guises. The GTI, as envisioned by XTomi, could be the direct heir of the Jetta GLI, if Volkswagen decides to put it into creation, but until a state decision is made, we get to see it with styling cues borrowed from the Golf GTI, from which it would probably borrow the 226 horsepower payments on your 0-liter 4-banger, too. A far more powerful version of the 2019 Jetta comes from the same rendering artist, and is also the R, an obvious reference to the tennis R, from which it gets its more hostile exterior design. A real-life Jetta R would be powered by the Golfing R's 306 horsepower 2.0 engine. Nevertheless, the chances of ever being built are near zero. Provided that VW used to give a Jetta Sportswagen, the third object rendering, posted by Kleber Silva, is the more reasonable of the three, though there's no official term on whether such a body style is on the cards. Unmentioned in the release but apparent at a glimpse, a high trim level original revealed an old good friend, the torsion beam rear suspension system, which was excised from the prior generation in response to critical reviews about the car's level of sophistication. As I actually said inside our previous review, torsion beams are incredibly attractive from an expense and packaging perspective, and the Jetta's trunk is commodious. VW North American design chief Matthias Erb advised us, in a typical moment of frankness, that VW's reliance on turbocharged engines means it's at a little bit of a downside in conditions of per unit cost. Saving some money in an area that a typical commuter most likely won't notice isn't a terrible idea. Honestly. In the event this ends up on a future GLI, though, I reserve the reason to complain. I was also told by a Volkswagen engineer on that trip that the corporation experienced gotten feedback from individuals who even the last-gen car, a really Americanized product for VW, rode too stiffly for a lot of them. So the 19 Jetta is softer still, and even less Teutonic. Chatting about turbo engines, the familiar 1.4-liter TSI engine is back. Is actually torquey, at 184 pounds-to-foot. Although its horsepower score, 100